I can't quite believe I'm saying this, but Nyck de Vries has been sacked from AlphaTauri with immediate effect, and Daniel Ricciardo will replace him from the Hungarian Grand Prix forward. Now, I know that Nyck de Vries hasn't been performing well, especially at the beginning of the season. We expected a lot more from him, as did AlphaTauri, clearly. But to sack a driver before the summer break seems a little bit unfair. So let's just talk about this. This isn't scripted whatsoever. This was breaking news now, so I thought I'd share it. Daniel Ricciardo has been a test driver for Red Bull now this season, and he's been eager to get behind the wheel, but he wanted a role at Red Bull. Now, we know that Sergio Perez hasn't exactly been shining a bright light on himself recently with his qualifying performances. But Nyck de Vries has been under pressure really since the beginning of the season. Part of that is it's quite a difficult car to drive, the AlphaTauri, and the second part is that Yuki Tsuonoda, well, he's been performing really well, and that's actually been making Nyck's performances look even worse. But despite that, he is a rookie in Formula 1, and maybe he should be given a little bit more time. I think sacking a driver even before the summer break, that's a very bold decision. But it's something that we do see Red Bull doing quite often. They're pretty savage. The reports that are coming in suggest that Daniel Ricciardo will take that seat until the end of the season, and if he can do well, perhaps outperform Yuki Tsuonoda, he will get to keep the seat next year. If not, it's likely Liam Lawson will take that seat next year. The reality of this situation is, though, that Daniel Ricciardo wasn't doing well at McLaren for the last couple of years, being outperformed by Lando Norris comfortably. So now he's going to go into an AlphaTauri that we know isn't the best car on the grid. Is that really going to be good for him? This could be a situation where Daniel Ricciardo actually performs worse than what Nyck did. His confidence was in a very, very low place after leaving McLaren. He's actually been doing a test roll for Red Bull at Silverstone today. They're doing a tyre test, and they're also testing the wet weather protectors on the rear wheels that's hopefully going to reduce spray. There's actually a video going around the internet of Daniel. He spat on his first lap, unfortunately. But I hope he can really do well in that AlphaTauri. But I'm not sure that he will. Daniel has driven the Red Bull in the simulator a lot, but he hasn't driven the AlphaTauri. He's now going to be thrown into the deep end at Hungary, and then Spa after that. He's going to have a little bit of a break because the summer break kicks in, and maybe he can spend some time visiting the factory and running the simulator, getting a bit more up to speed. So I don't really know what to expect from him in the next two races, but it's getting interesting. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.